And we use both the weighted and an unweighted meta-analysis. Now, what is that? Some people do a lot of work in their studies, and some people do a little bit of work in their studies. Some people compare 3 organic cucumbers with 3 conventional cucumbers, and some compare 1,000 cucumbers with 1,000 cucumbers. And obviously then the one that has the much larger sample size should really be weighted much larger. You know, if you only collect 3 cucumbers on one farm, wow, your error is very big, isn't it? But if you have 1,000 and you collected them on 5 different farms, your error is much lower. So they should have a bigger weighting, and the weighted meta-analysis basically does that. It gives a greater weight to results of very sound scientific studies. It also considers the variation that the individual studies have reported over the mean. Okay. So in a really good scientific paper, you should report not just your statistical significance level, but also the amount of variation you have over the mean, because that's quite important, because it tells you about the level of security that you have on you getting a cucumber that has that mean difference. Okay. Those are the 2 characteristics of a weighted meta-analysis, and because of that, all the statisticians consider this as the gold-plated analysis. This is the most scientifically sound analysis that you can do. We also did an unweighted meta-analysis. Now that is less scientifically sound because it gives every publication the same weight. So the mean in one publication has exactly the same mean weight as a mean from another publication. You don't need measures of variation, so it does not consider means of measures of variation, so standard errors or standard deviations in the statistical model. And the one advantage is it allows you to take studies which haven't reported those measures of variation into the meta-analysis. You can include more studies because, believe it or not, a significant number of even peer-reviewed studies, they don't report those measures of variation. They're therefore useless for a weighted meta-analysis. So as long as you have little evidence, and a lot of your evidence comes from studies which don't report measures of variation, your unweighted meta-analysis may be the only thing you can do. Because otherwise you may only have 3 studies to go into your statistical analysis, which in itself is rather unsatisfactory.